Hello and welcome to Dario's Comic School, and today I will show you my comic haul, or what I got in Comic Salon Erlangen. Um, usually, um, usually I get a lot, but I have so much comics, illustrations and stuff that this time I stayed very lean, and the only things I got was this print by a good new artist friend of mine, calls himself the artist name Kriesp, and this is an A3 print of a beautiful lady. I might link underneath this video his Instagram so you can check him out. On the other side there's a print of this Quicksilver, a bit homoerotic, but yeah, I kind of like the guy who made it. And as you can see, when you love a thing, that love will show in your artwork. And yeah, awesome Quicksilver. And I got myself just these two prints. This I found awesome. And let's get into this stuff I got myself. So usually I buy a lot, but then you have to carry it also with you, or put it in, how do you say? Yeah, you have to have room for the things you buy. So this time I stayed lean, and I got myself on the last day the Bloody Mary Lady Liberty. The first thing I saw was this, and I thought to myself, man, this looks badass. Bloody Mary Lady Liberty, a nun with a gun and a broken Statue of Liberty. Pretty awesome, for €1 in a box. And then I found a second part and I was like, oh, Garth Ennis, okay. And then I saw this one too, and I got myself all of three, and I thought, could be trash, I don't know if it's drawn well. And then I opened it up and it floated my boat. It's about America at war with the world, but also internally very broken. I thought maybe this is trash, but it is not. It is really hard-boiled, well-written, cool stuff. And I can recommend the Bloody Mary Lady Liberty. I will do a review of them. Then again, Garth Ennis kinda floats my boat. And I also love this guy, Esquera. I already had this just a Pilgrim once, but I kind of gave it away, or sold it off. No, I gave it away, or I don't know. And I really like the style of both. Like they shine. It's a winning team, and it's really amazing. I love the drawing style. This is really a comic style, but it's also very cool. Great colors, great stories. Grim and dark and beautiful, and I should get myself these again and reread them. Yeah, just a Pilgrim. I mean, look at the cover. Look at this. They don't make them like this anymore. Like today, just shit gets turned out and sold, and then when it doesn't sell, they just blame the fans, that the fans don't know what they want. Fans know what they want. They want cool stuff, man. Then I got myself 100 Bullets, Brian Azzarello, Eduardo Rizzo, and I kinda fell in love with the style of the comics, the hard-boiled look. This is pretty much where I want to go. And then I show you the panel where I was clearly sold on it. I guess it's like this one. Is it this one? Well, there's a lot of, but yeah, I like this. Like, look, very economic. You black out what you don't need. Very economic storytelling, and it works very well. Look, a red car, a guy driving a car, a guy standing here. You get the text, and then he looks out, and very cinematic. At the same time, simple, I love this chiaroscuro, very hard black edges, um, beautiful. I haven't read 100 Bullets yet, but yeah, maybe this is the start of a great loving relationship. Also, let me show you a second. I got myself a Nutter Never 51. I had this once, and I guess I gave it away to my mentor because I wanted him to enjoy this issue. But as I then recognized or realized that some comics that have for you emotional value should not be given or sold away. Like, that's a lesson I then learned, and I didn't bother asking my mentor again for it, but I got it on eBay. It was really expensive once, but then this one turned out cheap, and I got myself this. And Nato Never is really great, like Italian sci-fi. Then I got my this is from this guy Jan and the writer Matze, and this is how they draw. I haven't taken a look into this, but what was cool is that Jan drew the pages that you're seeing. He drew them in A3 or Bristol board format, and that I liked. I like to see the original files. This thing like drawn on a paper, on a thick paper, and then he scanned and colored it. It's pretty cool, but it's also really big. I don't know. I personally, it's great stuff, but here and there, I would have done things differently. So not yet completely hooked on it, but I took it with me. Then this one is from Michael Wild, Apfel der Barbar. It's Apple the Barbarian, and it's a thick book, and it is kind of great because it is an indie comic, and it's Conan the Barbarian. It is a bit of manga and maybe sort of like Dragon Ball Z, and what else? Berserk, and every movie this guy watched. And what I have to say, I mean, it looks kind of how do you say, very manga-like. But I have to say, I was reading the first chapters and I kind of liked it. Like, the storytelling was really funny, and the cool thing about it is like he's a good friend, and he draws, and that's the best he can do. And sometimes I thought, man, it's too little. You have to go big. But once you read the story, it's really beautiful. So you can feel the love, and again, as I was reading it, it's really funny. I was looking at some drawings, and yeah, I was having a blast. Like, what can I say? So never judge a book by its cover. Like, the story is also kind of deep. Like, it's about this apple, and he's a barbarian, and you think, okay, I don't know if this is a good story, but then you find out he was turned like some evil wizard. This one has invaded his village and town, and he turned every other fruit into a piece of gold or metal, and so he's now on a quest for vengeance. And this guy also was turned by the evil wizard, and so he takes the apple in and turns the apple into a barbarian and a machine of vengeance. And with the princess here in the bikini, they go on a quest for vengeance. And it's pretty cool. Like, I mean, be inspired by stuff like this. Like, if you can't draw like this, don't be discouraged. You can do a comic. And I know that Michael has garnered a great follow, how do you say, a great fan, how do you say, a big community of fans, and the comic reads really great. Like, I was having tons of fun, and that's good. So Apple the Barbarian. Then I want to get myself a Punisher Warzone, classic John Romita Jr. I was about to buy it for €8, like really cheap. But then I had to go to the bathroom, came back, and they had already packed it up or sold it, and that's okay. I came home, I checked out eBay. eBay had it for €20, which was much more expensive, but also in a better quality. Like, this is near mint. Sometimes I don't mind spending little money and have here and there a few tears, and sometimes I don't mind spend a bit more money and have it all clean and cool. And this is classic John Romita Jr. Punisher Warzone. I guess maybe one of his best. I don't know, I have not read it yet, but just bad ass shit. And I will learn and steal as much as I can from this comic. Maybe not the colors from this panel, but look at this. Like, this looks like a movie. And yeah. So, and then we'll come to the finish. I got gifted, like, how do you say it? A book, which they try to print it front and back. And this is the motifs. You can paint those up. And something went wrong, and they sold it half price. And yeah, sometimes things happen when you go to a Comic-Con and you want to get out your stuff for print, and mistakes happen. I know my mentor Ralf Niese once wanted to print a calendar, and he or the printers screwed something up. So that's normal to make mistakes. Again, I also recorded a video, and I recorded it with a wrong app, so the audio will be a bit different, and things like that happen, and you try to minimize those things. Also very beautiful. And then I got myself a SHaoLIN Grandmaster Killer by Thomas Slusalek, and yeah, this is his homage to all the stuff he likes and loved as a kid. It's really big. Like, I don't know what format this is. This is A4. It's really, really big. And like, you can see, this is like US comic format, and it's really cool in the hand. Like, this is what I grew up with. And this is A4. It's a bit bigger. Maybe you can call it European album or what you call it. And it's about a SHaoLIN Grandmaster, and here's the author's note, and yeah, this is his style. You can see, like, this is how I drew it. Also very cool. Be inspired to do your own stuff, to be inspired by other comics. You don't have to do it the way everybody else does it. You can also kind of develop your own style. And this is, I don't know, maybe Berserk and manga and movies and his own perception mixed into one. And some panels look like, these panels look okay, some look really great. Like this, the wood scene is really cool. This guy taking a bath, and there are different people fighting for power in a world that was destroyed by big, how how do you call it, gaijuns or something like that. And yeah, this reminds me a bit like Berserk, but that's totally cool. And here SHaoLIN Grandmaster has to fight all of these creatures, and in part 1 he goes to the city, and yeah, this is pretty much my haul. I will come to an end now, and yeah, just wanted to share you what I got, and I hope you could enjoy it. See ya.